Hello everyone, Larson's is here, and welcome back to another gaming breakdown. Today the game we're breaking down is called Streets of Rogue. Now if you're wondering why this game sounds so familiar, it's because I broke this game down 2 years ago. Now I'm breaking down this game again because it's fully out and it's out of its early access build and it's 1.0 release. So what is Streets of Rogue? For a record, Streets of Rogue is out for everything, every system, every console known to man for $20. If you like, subscribe, share, comment below, you can get this. You get the chance to get this game for free. So if you want to save $20 and get a good game, I recommend it. Now, Streets of Rogue is a kind of like a weird hybrid of Nuclear Throne, Grand Theft Auto, and Deus Ex. That you have multiple districts you go into in the game, depending on how far you go, and you do missions for the game. Now, as you do missions, you level up. Now, when you level up in this game, you get certain traits. Now, you can buy more traits through this doctor right here. This is like your main hub for the record. And you spend the currency right on top, which is chicken nuggets. Yes, that's right, chicken nuggets. Don't ask me why. It's this part of the game. It's funny. It's just weird. Now, depending on the price, you get this, you unlock a trait. Now, you do not unlock this trait forever. This trait will just be a random reroll for when you level up. So when you level up, you may see some of these traits. You get 3 choices and you can only pick one. So you, depending on which ones you see, you might see some. You can actually turn some off if you don't want to see them, but yeah, where's the fun of that? You can also unlock rewards. These are rewards that you get from your missions as you continue on, and they vary just as much as the traits. So when you get a kill mission to kill this person, you're not always guaranteed the flamethrower I just bought or anything else I just bought. There's a good chance you can get them. Now there's a whole bunch of items as you can see, and there's way more items more below that are questioned out and question marked out that you won't get unless you specifically get unlock certain tasks. So you got like light barrels on fire, I don't know, some random stuff, and you can do more stuff with the game. Now, there's one negative thing I do have to say about Streets of Rogue is that the missions are very samey. They don't really change too often. You're gonna get a kill mission. You're gonna get press a button missions. Yes, I said press the buttons. So you press 3 buttons and leave. Save someone, kill someone, destroy something, pick it up, or kill someone, pick it up. And that's mostly the variety of the game. But that's just the game itself. It still adds a good loop though, which is still weird to say. And this is all stuff you can just have when you exit the game. Well, when you exit your mode. Now, one thing I do have to say about Streets of Rogue is that you have a whole bunch of classes to pick, and you can create your own class if you want. And I haven't really done that. I gotta try that out actually. Now, every class you see is not just there for decoration. Each class does something different. The soldier is more of like a run and gun. The slum dweller is more of like a jack of all trades. The cop is able to like arrest people who are guilty or bad. The comedian is able to make people laugh, and you get more accessibility to certain things. And you have like the assassin, you have a hacker, who I'm actually gonna play with now. Because you saw like a ninja, I didn't like the ninja playthrough. I actually really sucked with that one. So I was like, you know what? Let's show the hacker what he can do. Now you always, depending on the level of the mission, there's 12. There's I think like 4 or 5 districts. No, 4. And there's 3 districts per level. So this is the slums. There's slums part 1, there's slums part 2, and the slums part 3. And then for whatever version of whatever the next one up comes, there's 3 versions of that one, and etc, etc. Now, when you go through slums 1, whatever you do doesn't carry over to slums 2. The only thing that carries over is the items and the stuff you get in your inventory, the experience, the money. But aside from that, like the hatred you get from the people, the cops wanting to kill you, and all that other stuff, that doesn't carry over unless you have a class that just invites that evil to your heart. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm hacking just random computers and just kind of messing around with the whole world. And you can just do this with no consequences whatsoever. The cops don't. They get mad for you killing innocent people, yes. But they, like, if you kill a person in this house, like say for instance, I went into this house and just straight guns blazing, shotgun, missile launcher, whatever gun I have, and just kill that man, they would not bother to save him for. They wouldn't save him. They would just let him die. So it's kind of like a cool thing. The game was like it's not like Grand Theft Auto that does one bad thing, cops it out at you, and just want to see your head on a platter. This game is a little bit more forgiving. If the cops see you doing something bad, they will stop you. But aside from that, they won't really go out their way to kill you unless they see you. Now, this is most of the game you see right here. You walk around, there's a whole bunch of buildings, well, a whole bunch of apartments and a whole bunch of places you can go. Each one has like different things you can go in there. Some places have saves, some places have money, some places just have this is just a home and you can just chill there. Some places have like this one is like a little fortified impound that you can just kind of like really honestly mess with the game. Now you're gonna see me like I said, I'm hacking the game. I'm just looking around what can hack, what it gives me, and all the stuff. I'm selling some items I don't need, so that way I can get more money, so I can buy more items. There's like a whole bunch of things you can buy. There's drugs. There's needles that give you random status effects. Yes, random status effects. So I said, and there's only, I think this, to my knowledge, there's only one class that actually knows what needle you get. I think that's the doctor or the scientist, one or the other. Yeah, that was by accident. I blew that man up. Didn't mean to. Complete my fault. Now, as I'm hacking, there's a guy who's right over there who notices me, and I gotta just run for my life. And I have no weapon, so I kind of just gotta punch him. Now, the one thing bad about the hacker is, even though he's like very overpowered, that he can hack any electronic he wants, he's extremely weak, so he can't punch for his life. And he's not really that good with guns as well, but he can use them, thank God. And you can do a mission any type of way. So for this one, I kind of let's mess with security, blew that man up to smithereens, and just grab the item. Now, if I want, I could kill everyone in here, but there's really no point to do that unless I want the items. Depending on the item that they have, you might want them. Some people walk around with shotguns, some people have pistols, knives, baseball bats, you name it. Sometimes they have it. And I said, this game has a way of just having one play, like, even though the missions are a little samey and there's not that much difference depending, unless you go to the third version of the floor, which adds like a whole different layer of craziness. They add like modifiers, so they'll be like like when you go to like the slums version part 3, there's modifiers that bombs will fly from the, literally come from the sky and just blow up random places. A riot will break out and people will kill each other. There's a bounty in your head and people want your money, want the money that they have, want your money. And there's a whole bunch of other different ones. There's one that's like really funny. They give you random. They gives everyone random status effects. So everyone's like infected with like random things. So people are going invisible. People are invincible. People can get resurrected. People turn into these ginormous versions of themselves, just walking like the Hulk and breaking everything in sight. It's really that the third version of whatever you get into gets really, really crazy and hectic, and that's where the real challenge is. Now, going to floor 2 is really easy, but at the same time you can die very fast if you're not paying attention or if you just do a mission recklessly. Now, this is the soldier. You have more different type of playstyle. You are more of the running gun. You have resistance to You have like a small damage resistance with your hard hat, and you can just pretty much take on missions however you want. And it's, listen, I don't have to shoot this generator. I can go in there and punch it. I can find a way to like throw a grenade through the wall and blow up the wall with the generator. There's multiple ways to take on a quest, and that's what makes Streets of Rogue very, very interesting. But as I'm going through the game, as I'm going through molding all these people for no apparent reason for whatsoever, just to get experience, just to level up so I can get more stuff. You can play with your friends as well, so you can have a group of 3 different classes going completely haywire, and it adds way more replayability and way more just a fun factor in the game. The game is very self-explanatory. As you watch me kill these people, you do your missions, you leave your floor, you level up, you get your trait, it adds more playability, and then you do it, rinse and repeat to the next floor. Now, depending on the district, the floors do get harder. The districts add more floor hazards, have more hazards in general that just for no reason just make the game a lot more harder. This guy did not, for the record, deserve to die. I was just greedy and I wanted to save. You can kill everybody in the game. You can kill nobody in the game. You can kill some people just to do certain unlocks to get certain characters, and certain classes have like different abilities that change your playstyle 100%. There's so many different classes, it's not even funny, and it's so much fun. Like I said, I want to do a series, hopefully with Nightmare. Hopefully I can convince him to just let me buy the game for him, so he won't be a little stubborn boy, and that way me and him can play together and just have a whole bunch of fun. But that's it for now, as I killed this random shopkeeper for no apparent reason but just my own satisfaction. Hoping you guys enjoyed what you see. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video. Until then guys, as these guys die a horrible and painful death, I'll see you next time.